Okay, so let me quickly tell you about the flow of the session. So first of all, you will get to know your mentor. Then you will see a short PPT regarding your course details. And then you'll go on a virtual tour of the dashboard. And after that, your actual demo will begin. Okay, so I hope the flow of the session is clear to you all. And after that, if you have a query, you can always put that in the chat section. We'll be happy to answer. Okay, is the flow clear? All right. So now let me tell you that we have with us Shagun Agarwal ma'am. She's a wonderful mentor and a wonderful person to be with. You know, she loves to interact with kids like you. Teaching is her passion and she's got substantial experience in teaching. So now I'll request Shagun ma'am to speak to you directly. All over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Monica ma'am. Happy New Year, everyone. Lovely to see you all here. So just a little about myself before we start. My name is Shagun Agarwal. I'm an MBA in finance. I worked with the corporate industry. But then once I started teaching children, I realized that this is what made me really, really happy, you know, talking to different kinds of kids and teaching them. And here I am now. I've been teaching for the past 7 years, both online and offline. I lay a lot of importance to concepts. I think that once our concepts are clear, math can be real fun, and nothing is difficult in maths. So I'm here to make maths fun for you all and make sure that you are able to crack any sum that is given to you all. Okay, so with that, we'll proceed. We'll try and make it as interactive as possible and try and learn as much as possible in the duration. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shagun ma'am. Now, children, I'll be sharing my screen for a short PPT. Just a moment and we are good to go. So I believe my screen is visible to all. A very warm welcome to the demo and interaction program for Class 3 Mathematics Olympiad Level 2 Batch 1. As you are already aware, Olympiad Success is India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad exams. Olympiad Success Live is India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiad's preparation. And School Plus by Olympiad Success is one of its own kind of annual program that includes 8 important courses that really matter at this point of time in your life, which include mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, both spoken and written, Vedic math, and coding. So here you can get online CBSE and Olympiad classes for grades 6 to 10, one-on-one preparation classes for international mathematics Olympiads like SASMO, CMO, HKIMO, TIMO, US Common Core Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, and PRMO. So you can meet our international rank holders for the year 2021-22 on the screen. Classes are going to be group sessions with batch size of around 20 students delivered through Zoom by seasoned tutors. You've already met your mentor, Shagun ma'am. So you get 4 sessions per week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. The timing will be 6:30 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. Please note down the timings. And on Saturdays and Sundays, the class timing will be 5 p.m. to 6:15 p.m. There will be a 5-minute break in between the sessions, which will include topic-wise quick revision of chapters and discussion on previous year level 2 questions. Now you can get access to level 2 mock test for mathematics and all the reading material and practice questions available on the dashboard of Olympiad Success. Now how to access those, you will learn very shortly from Pooja ma'am. So syllabus is available at this particular link for class 3 and fees for this course is 3,720. It is going to be a 16-session course. Payment can be made by using this link. The fees includes online classes, daily reading notes and exercises, practice of previous year level 2 questions, and access to Olympiad Success platform for mathematics. All that you require for these classes is a laptop or a desktop with good internet speed, with headphones and camera. So in 2020-21, Olympiad Success had students from more than 3,800 schools across India and abroad, hailing from 35 plus countries. Now the live classes for this particular batch begins from Tuesday, 9th of January, 2024. So I hope you've noted down all the relevant details. Now I would request Pooja ma'am to take you through a virtual tour.
Thank you so much, Monica ma'am. Good evening, everyone. How are you all? Okay, let me take you through dashboard tour. Hope you all are ready for the same. Let me share my screen. I'm pretty sure my screen is visible to everybody. All right, kids, after just typing this olympiadsuccess.com, you'll be going to get this page on your screen, and then you have to just paste your correct user ID details. All right. Make sure your user ID details should be correct one, otherwise you'll not be able to log in your profile. The moment you enter your details, your profile will be open over here. See, I told you you need to fill up the correct user details. Yes. The moment you'll fill your correct user details, you'll get this profile detail on your screen. And over here, you have to just check your picture, your name, your contact number, your state, your course detail, everything. If there are some errors, you can just correct it and you can just update it over here. All right. After this, you'll be going to move on this icon, which is worksheet. And then after worksheet, you'll be going to click it over here, your subject. For example, we are taking a grade 3 mathematics. So we'll be going to click maths, right? So all worksheet mock test papers will be going to open over here, and then you're going to click on your take exam. Then these general guidelines will be open on your screen. You'll be going to read it carefully and properly, and then you'll be going to click on this icon, which is start worksheet. So after clicking the start worksheet, your worksheet will be open over here, and then you'll be going to go ahead with your questions and answers. So this is the question. You'll be going to solve it carefully, and then you'll be going to fill your correct answer, right? So I'm just filling it random, and then I'm going to show you the complete one. Then this is first question. Then after attempting first question, we'll be going to move on next question. So you have to click on next. The moment you're done with the second question, then you'll be going to move ahead on another question. So once you're done with all questions, make sure that you'll be going to complete your all questions in your worksheet. That is 35, right? So after completing your questions, you will be going to check it properly, and then you'll be going to click on finish button. So after clicking the finish button, yes, I have reviewed all the questions. Now I'm curious to check about my performance, that how I have performed, right? So you'll be going to click the icon which is right after under this worksheet icon. This is performance. Okay. So again over here, you'll be going to click your subject. You'll be going to select your subject, which is mathematics. So you all can see over here that I have attempted one paper as of now. So I got my performance over here. So see, I attempted 3 questions from which one is correct and other 2 are wrong. Right? So in this way, you'll be going to get your mock test papers, and which you have to attempt it carefully. Hope everybody is clear. If anybody is having any doubt, please feel to drop it in the chat box. We'll be happy to answer your queries. Let me stop sharing my screen. Yeah.
Any
Over to you,
doubts,
Monica,
anyone?
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Any doubts, anyone? No doubts? So can you tell me the class timings on Saturdays and Sundays? Type in the chat section. So Shimaz has a doubt. Yes, you can go with other subjects, but here we are discussing class 3 maths. Okay. So what you can do is you can drop your query at the WhatsApp number that we've shared with you. No, I am not asking the class days. I'm asking the timing for Saturdays and Sundays. Soumya. So what is the time for Saturday and Sunday? Does anybody remember? Danyanesh is saying 4 to 5:15. Is that correct or incorrect? 5 to 6:15 p.m. Is that response correct or incorrect? Vivan is saying that is incorrect. Aradhya is saying 4 to 5:15. Five to 6:15 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays is the correct timing, children. Yes, Shimaz, you're right. And Arva, you are right. Okay. Soumya, type your doubt. And what are the timings on Tuesdays and Thursdays? What are the class timings on Tuesdays and Thursdays? Does anybody remembers? Class timings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Danyadesh is saying 6:30 to 7:45. Arva is also saying the same, and this response is correct. Good. Soumya, I am unable to understand your question. What are you trying to ask? Another class set of Olympiad English. You want to attend Olympiad English classes? For further query, you can WhatsApp on that number or you can drop an email. Pooja ma'am, can we have the chat links again? Okay. Any other doubt, anyone? Shall we begin? Okay. Timing is not suitable for us because time does not match. It does not match with what, Arva? Your routine? Is it clashing with something else? Okay. Okay. In Canada. All right. Then maybe you can drop a query and wait for another batch to begin. Okay. Or maybe you can take one-on-one class if you want. You've already registered. Good. So either you can wait for another batch to start for a suitable time that suits you as per your convenience, or you can take a one-on-one class if you want. As of now, we are having this batch only. In case we have another batch, we'll let you know. Keep in touch. For English Olympiad, you can drop us the query. Somebody from our team will get in touch with you and give you further details that you specifically need, Soumya. What? Type. Don't raise your hand. Type. Okay, Arva, you're most welcome. Okay, Shimaz. The time is not the same as in India. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. You contact on that number. Somebody from our team will help you out. Soumya, you are typing. What is the number? Can we have the links again, please? Okay, can you see this number? 9560764447. Or you can drop an email at support@olympiadsuccess.com. Okay. This is the number. Hope this answers your question. You have registered for English and Maths Olympiad, which is clashing. Okay. Again, my answer is the same. Contact us on this number or drop us an email regarding your specific problem. You will be helped out by some team member of ours. Okay.
Friends, what you can do is there are two batches, right? Batch 1 and batch 2. So which batch suits you according to your time convenience? You can join that batch. Hope I'm clear to everybody. Right? This is batch 1 for grade 3. So soon we'll be going to start with batch 2 also. Okay.
Any other doubt? Anyone? Any other doubt? Or shall we begin with the demo? Okay, show me a thumbs up if you're ready for the demo now. Okay, I can see thumbs going up. All right then. Shagun ma'am, all over to you. We can begin now.
Thank you, ma'am. So we'll just start off with the demo. Okay, the chapter that we're going to do today is time. Okay, I'm sure all of you all have gone through this chapter in your level 1. Okay, we'll just see, since we're preparing for level 2, we'll see how the sums can become more complicated, or what are the different kinds of sums they can ask you in the level 2 paper. Okay, so just a few questions I'll throw at you all first to understand what you know about time. Arva, can you tell me? Okay, everybody type in the chat box actually. So what is time? When we talk about time, what comes to your mind? Just type in the chat box quickly before we start off with the sums. Clocks, okay. Okay, yes, we see the time in clocks or watches. What else? What is time? Analog clock, okay. So we can say that time is a sequence of events, right? Time never stops. Yes, it never stops. Keeps going on. Time is something you see on a clock. Very good. Time is made up of seconds, minutes, hours, days, months. Yes? Everyone? Okay, great. So with that, we'll start off with today's questions. I'll just quickly share my screen with you all. Can you all see my screen? Thumbs up or down? So then I can proceed. Okay, great. We'll go through each sum. And what I would like you all to do is I would like you all to solve the sums and put the answers in the chat box. Okay. If you all don't understand, please raise your hand and we can discuss the sum again. The first one. Angel decided to have some fun over the weekend. So she went shopping and ate lunch at a restaurant with her friends. She finally returned home. After taking a break, she began watching TV at 7:42 in the evening. Okay, which was 12 minutes after the show had already begun. The television show ended at 8:16 p.m. How long did the TV show last? Come on, everybody, start calculating and put the answers in the chat box quickly. So she started watching at 7:42, which is 12 minutes late. And then the show ended at 8:16 p.m. So what was the duration of the TV show is what we're asking. Okay, I already have an answer. Nyara. Everybody put in the answers directly to me, okay? Nyara, you're absolutely correct. What about the others? Antariksh, Arva, Abdul, Vivan. Come on, everybody. Shlok. Chalo. So as Nyara correctly told us, the answer is 46 minutes. Let's look how. Okay. Now she's begun watching TV at 7:42 p.m. Okay, which they're saying is 12 minutes late. She started watching the TV 12 minutes late. That means the show had already started 12 minutes earlier. Okay, so we will minus 12 minutes from here, which will give me 7:30 p.m. That means the show started at 7:30. This is when the show started. And then they're saying that the show is ended at 8:16 p.m. So it starts at 7:30 and it ends at 8:16, both being p.m. on the same day. So the difference between the two times would be the duration of the show or how long it lasted. Okay, so whenever we're subtracting time, so 8:16 minus 7:30, right? Okay, now whenever we're subtracting time, what do we do? 16 minus 30 is not possible. These are minutes. So what do? We go to hours. We borrow 1 from here, 1 hour from here. So 8 becomes 7, right? Now this 1 hour, when it travels to minutes, we will add 60 minutes to this because 1 hour is 60 minutes. Remember, whenever you're doing addition or subtraction in time, whenever you are borrowing from hours, it will become 60 minutes when it travels to minutes. So now we have 60 plus 16, that's 76 minutes. 76 minutes minus 30 minutes is 46 minutes. And 7 minus 7 is 0. So what we get is 0 hours, 46 minutes. Did you all understand, everybody? Thumbs up or down? Arush, please switch on your camera. Aradhya, you too. Okay. Again, if you all have any doubt, please raise your hand. Okay, so that I can explain it again. Otherwise, I will assume you all have understood. Abdul, 30 minutes is not the answer. Did you understand how to do it now? Abdul, thumbs up or down?
Yes.
Great. Let's proceed with the next question. Senorita's doctor suggested her to sleep for 7 to 8 hours a day. So she sleeps for 7 hours, 30 minutes in a day. So she's sleeping for 7 hours, 30 minutes in a day. For how many hours did she sleep in the month of January? So in one day, she's sleeping for 7.5 hours. For how many hours did she sleep in the month of January? Come on, everyone. No problem, Arush. Would anybody like to try this? Aradhya, would you like to try this sum?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, come on, tell me, how should we go ahead? I think A. No, Arush. Check. Aradhya, what should we do? So we know that in one day, she's sleeping for 7.5 hours, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what about January? Okay, everyone, pay
We have
attention.
to multiply 7.5 hour 7.5 with 31.
Absolutely right. But in the case of time, Aradhya, 7.5 is not taken as 7.5. Okay, whenever we are multiplying time, it works a little differently than how we multiply normal numbers. Okay, the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of time is a little different as compared to the other numbers. So we'll see how. So as you correctly said, one day she's sleeping for 7.5 hours. So in January, how much will she sleep? We know that in January, there are 31 days. Correct? So we have to multiply 7.5 hours by 31 days. Now there are two ways of doing this. Let's look at the first simple way. What we can do is we can multiply hours and we can multiply minutes separately and then add both. Okay. First, if we have to multiply hours. So I know I have to multiply 31 into 7 because 7 hours every day. Okay. Which will give me 217 hours. Now what about the minutes? It's 30 minutes. Yeah. Or can I say it's half an hour? 30 minutes into again 31. 30 into 31 would give me how much? 930 minutes, correct? Yes. So now I will have to convert these 930 minutes into hours. How do I do that? I divide 930 by 60. The 0 gets cut. We know 6 ones are 6. I get 3 down. 6 5s are 30. You have 30 minutes left. Correct? So now we're going to add these 15 hours here, which gives you 232 hours, 30 minutes. Did you all understand? Huh? We've added the hours separately. We multiply the hours separately. We multiply the minutes separately, and then we've added the same. Anybody, any confusions? Arva, did you get it? Vivan, Nyara? Yeah, so let's proceed to the next one. Antriksh, would like you to try this and help me solve it. Kathy was trying to bake cupcakes for the first time. She was following the instructions, which is mentioned in the cookbook. She put the cupcakes in the oven at 3:41 p.m. The direction says that the cupcakes need to bake for 38 minutes. What time will Kaila need to take them out of the oven? At what time will she take them out? So she's put them in the oven at 3:41 p.m. She needs to take them out after 38 minutes. What time will she take them out? Yes, Antriksh, I'll just unmute you. Antriksh, unmute yourself.
Ma'am, I am doing it.
Okay. Everybody answers. Rosh, absolutely right. Vivan, what do you think would be the answer? Come on, put it in the chat box. Solve the sum. Vivan, absolutely right. Shlok, yes. Shimaz, correct. Arva, yes, absolutely right. Yes, Nyara. Great. Superb. Brilliant class I have. Antriksh, what do you think we should do? So,
Ma'am,
Antriksh, yes,
Ma'am,
tell me.
B. I'm B.
Absolutely right, Antriksh. B. So she's put it in the oven at 3:41 p.m. Okay. And it's taking 38 minutes to bake, which means it will bake for 38 minutes. So the time would be ahead when she will remove it. So that means I will add 38 minutes to this, correct? Now I know 1 plus 8 is 9. 4 plus 3 is 79. 4 plus 3 is 7. So giving me 79 minutes. But I cannot have 79, right? 60 minutes will make an hour. So I will subtract 60 from this. This will only remain, 90 minutes will remain. And the 60 minutes which I subtracted, I will add it to the hour, making it 4:19 p.m. Did everybody understood the calculation? Okay. Yes, Shimaz, is there anything you want to ask? Shimaz, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, I understood the calculations.
Okay, okay, Shimaz.
I used that when I was doing.
Great. I thought you had a question. Fine. Great, Shimaz. Okay, let's look at the next one. How about you do this one for me, Shimaz? Andrea got behind on her reading assignment. So she had made a New Year resolution of reading daily, and she had read 4 chapters last night. She started at 8:05 p.m. and finished at 9:15 p.m. How long did it take Andrea to catch up on her assignment? Great, Shimaz, that was pretty quick. Arva, very good. Vivan, very good. You all are super fast in the calculations, faster than me too. Awesome. Oh, I got one more answer. Antriksh, very, very good. So absolutely right. She's finishing at 9:15 and she's starting at 8:05. So the duration would be the difference between the two times. So that is nothing but 9:15 minus 8:05 p.m. 15 minus 5 giving me 10. 9 minus 8 giving me 1. So that's 1 hour, 10 minutes she's taken. The next one. Rocky's gym trainer suggested her to jog daily. She started jogging in a park at 10 minutes past 9. How many minutes must she jog if she wanted to end her run at 9:30? Who's helping me with this? Let's see. Shlok. Shlok, what do they mean by 10 minutes past 9? You can unmute yourself and answer. Shlok, please unmute yourself. Yes. Shlok, so what do you mean by 10 minutes past 9? No? Anybody? 10 minutes past 9. Anybody would like to tell me what 10 minutes past 9 means? Yes, Nyara. Let's go. I will have to give you the permission to unmute yourself. Yes, yeah, tell me. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. 10 minutes past 9 is 20. 10 minutes. 9, 10.
Correct. So when you say past, that means 10 minutes have already gone by after 9, right? So 9, 10. And she wanted to end her run at 9:30. So what is 9:30?
It is 9:30 means because 1 hour's half is 30.
Absolutely right. So when we say half in time, we mean half of 60 minutes, which is 30 minutes. It becomes 9:30. Okay. Arva. So she started jogging at 9:10 and she wants to end at 9:30. So how much should she jog, Arva? For how long should she jog?
She should jog for 20 minutes.
Absolutely right. Again, the difference in the time would be the duration for which she needs to jog. 9:30 minus 9:10 giving me 20 minutes. Absolutely correct. Let's look at the next one. Anderson is attempting an exam. He has 3 hours to complete all the questions. The exam began at 11 in the morning and now he has half an hour to go before the end of the exam. What is the time right now? What is the time right now? Who would like to try this? Arva is raising her hand. Well, let's give somebody else a chance. Abdul, would you like to try this? Abdul, please unmute yourself and help me. Oh. Okay, Vivan. Yes, Vivan. What do you think is the time right now?
I think, ma'am, I'm doing calculation.
Arva, Antariksh, all your answers are correct. Shlok, absolutely right. All of you. Yes, Vivan, tell me.
Ma'am, the answer is C, 1:30 p.m.
Absolutely right. So how did we do this?
Ma'am, I did it by subtracting half an hour from 3 hours.
Absolutely
Then I'm adding the 2.5 hours to 11 o'clock.
correct. So the exam has started at 11, they've told us, in the morning, 11 a.m. Okay, and the exam was supposed to last for 3 hours. But right now, there's half an hour to go. So how much time has only passed? 2.5 hours has passed. So we add 2.5 hours to 11 a.m. Okay, when we add this, we get 13:30. 13:30 is nothing but 1:30 p.m. Good, everyone? All your answers are absolutely right. Arva and Yara, the answer came in very quickly. Great. Okay, let's look at the next one, everybody. The paneer must first marinate for 165 minutes. The paneer is then typically spiced for 30 minutes before being served to the customer. If a special guest orders spicy paneer for 7:10 p.m., when should the paneer begin marinating before it is served to the special guest? This is an interesting one. I want answers in the chat box, everybody. Come on. Shima, Zaradya, Shlok, Arush. Solve. Arva, Nara. Let's see who's getting it done first. Radya, brilliant. Very good. That was very quick calculations. Nara, good. Antariksh, good. Vivan, very good. Yes. Maybe C. Arva, you're absolutely right. Okay. Let's look at the sum. So they're saying that the paneer has to go through two processes, right? First, they're saying we have to marinate it. So we have to marinate, which is for 165 minutes. And we also have to spice the paneer, which is for 30 minutes. Now the entire procedure together would take us 195 minutes. Now 195 minutes in terms of hours and minutes would mean 3 hours, 15 minutes. How do I get that? By dividing 195 by 60. Correct? That will give me 3 hours, 15 minutes. So the entire process is going to take 3 hours, 15 minutes. And I know that I have to serve the customer at 7:10 because they're saying the special guest has ordered it for 7:10. For 7:10 means he wants his order at 7:10. So I need to do back calculation. When should I start preparing it? When should I start marinating it? Is nothing but 7:10 p.m. minus 3 hours, 15 minutes. Okay. Like I told you all, 10 minus 15 is not possible. So I'll borrow from 7. 7 becomes 6. And when the hours goes to minutes, it adds 60. Now 70 minutes minus 15 is 55 minutes. And 6 minus 3 is 3, giving me 3:55 p.m. Did everybody get this? Yeah? Oh, great. Let's go for the next one. A horse will take 20 minutes to ride each child. If a horse rides 70 children for a week, how much time does it take? So for each child, it's taking 20 minutes and it's riding 70 children for a week. How much time does it take? Okay, there's just some error in the sum. Let's take this to be 7 children. Okay. A horse takes 20 minutes to ride a child. If the horse rides 7 children, how much time will it take? Good, Aradhya. Shimaz, yes. Arwa, Abdul, absolutely right. All of you all very good. So for each child, for one child, the horse is taking 20 minutes. So for 7 children, it will be nothing but 20 minutes into 7, which is 140 minutes. If I have to convert this to hours and minutes, that would give me 2 hours 20 minutes. Great. Go on. Let's look at the next one. Serena and her friends planned for a movie. They arrived at the theater at 12:10 p.m. to buy the tickets. They spent 50 minutes eating their lunch at a restaurant and then watched the animated movie for 2 hours 45 minutes. At what time did the movie end? At what time did the movie end? Shimas, what do you think is the answer for this one?
Ma'am, D.
D. Absolutely correct. So how do we go about this, Shimas?
Um, so they arrived at 12:10 p.m. So at 50 is 1 o'clock.
So
Then after that,
the movie will start after lunch, which is we add another 50 minutes to that, right?
Yeah.
So the movie starts at 1 p.m. Okay.
Now it lasts for 2 hours and 45 minutes. So
Correct.
we added 3:45 minutes.
So what we get is 3:45 p.m. Absolutely right, Shimas. Thank you. Okay, the last sum for all, everybody. Okay, let's see quickly who gets it right. Jack has got an on-site opportunity for the first time. He came to know that the passengers usually start to board their flights 1 hour before the scheduled takeoff time. The gate will be closed 15 minutes before the takeoff time. Jack's plane is scheduled to take off at 12:05 a.m. If he arrives at the gate at 11:45 p.m., how much time is left for the takeoff? Yes, Antariksh. Tell me.
C.
C. Very good. That was very quick. C. And everybody, yes, everybody's given me the correct answer. C. So 12:05 a.m. it's taking off. He's reached at 11:45. So what do we do, Antariksh?
Ma'am, we have to minus 12:05 with 11:45.
So 12:05 a.m. minus 11:45 p.m. Bingo. Okay, that would be 20 minutes. All of y'all did great. Okay, super. So with this, we'll end today's demo session. Okay, so these are the kind of sums that you can expect in level 2. It might just get a little more trickier. So we'll see that in the coming classes. Okay, I hope you all understood and had a great time. Anybody has any doubts they would like to ask, you can raise your hand and I can unmute you. Anything you would want to know, ask, any doubts? No? Okay. I hope to see you all in the coming classes. Have a good day. Bye. Take care.